day, our hardworking farmers and everyone listening. Welcome to the Maiden edition of the Smart Farmers Corner, where we bring to you practical knowledge for better farming. And this is the NAERLS Farming Smart channel. This program is brought to you by the National Agricultural Extension and Research Liaison Services, NAERLS, in collaboration with Zaria Fertilizer, your partner in achieving better harvest. Today's topic is very important because it is the foundation of farming itself. It is soil fundamentals, understanding soil as a living ecosystem.
Sir, I would like you to introduce yourself. That's your name, your area of specialization, and the program that you come from.
My name is Bashir Sani. I am from the Agricultural Engineering and Irrigation Program, and my area is soil and water management.
You are welcome to our studio, sir.
Thank you.
Talking about soil generally, what is soil?
Well, soil has many definitions according to the background we come from. But for us as agriculturalists, soil is outer crust of the earth's surface, or you can say top of the ground that supports plants, animals, and human beings. So it's a living ecosystem. So the outer part of the earth's crust is a living ecosystem that supports plant growth, animals, and also human beings. And it's very, very vital for our survival. That's from the agricultural point of view. Like I told you, there are different definitions of soil. But for us agriculturalists, it's the outer crust of the earth's surface that's a living ecosystem that supports plants, animals, and human beings. So like I said, to add more on that, the soil is actually a living ecosystem consisting of microorganisms. It has water, it also has air, it has aggregate particles like sand, silt, and clay. It has organic matter. So it's a living system, and it supports human activity, supports plant growth. So the soil is very dynamic. And the soils, can be made better. The soils are actually in danger of, the health is going down. In an analogy that you can say the soil is becoming sick now. So we need to improve the soil health. So all over the world now, there's this movement, there's this effort to improve what you call soil health.
We'd like you to introduce yourself. That's your name, your area of specialization, and the program that you come from.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Professor Adamu Yakubu. I am a soil scientist by profession and an extension agronomist by training. I'm from Crop and Forestry Program.
You are welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sir, talking about soil generally, why soil is alive? That's the reasons why soil should be alive.
Okay, this is interesting. I don't know whether previous listeners have been acquainted about what soil itself is. So even if they have, let me just quickly say what soil is before we now start talking of why a soil is alive. Yes, we know that from the extension point of view, not the actual rigorous research aspect. We know that a soil is a medium for plant, and it is just the outermost layer of the earth crust where we grow our crops. The fields we cultivate our rice, our maize, our soya bean constitute the soil, and the soil consists of the solid particles, the air that circulates within the soil, and the water that is contained in it that dissolves nutrients, or let me say food, that the plants collect from their roots upwards to now produce called the food that they eat, and the one that we take from them and eat also. So generally, the soil, we say a soil is a living thing because part of the soil, that's the solid phase, consists of two forms, the mineral matter and the organic matter. The mineral matter is the bulk part. The smallest part, which is not more than 5 to 10%, is the organic matter. And this is the active part of the soil that unlocks nutrients by various micro and macro organisms.
You are welcome to our today's program. I would like you to introduce yourself. That's your name, your area of specialization, and the program that you come from.
My name is Khalid Tijani Khalid. So I am in the Crop and Forestry Program. Broadly, I'm agronomist.
You are welcome to the program, sir. What practice can a farmer use to make their soil healthy?
Well, we have a lot of practice that farmers can do to make his soil healthy. But we have to talk about the one that are relevant to him here where we are, and which is more economical, considering the resources and what he can apply and what he can achieve if he did it, and how simple it is farmers for him to do, and considering the result he can achieve when he has done these practices. So number one, we're talking about application of fertilizers. Application of normal fertilizers in a good balance is one of the key things that can make the soil to be more healthier. For example, you have to consider where you can get your fertilizer, which means dry source. So you can't just go and buy fertilizer fertilizer blindly or you don't know the source and apply, because sometimes you might end up getting a very, very bad fertilizer or fertilizer that's not recommended for farmers to use. Number two, after you get the good source, then you can now come and make the right application. Right application is says that you have to apply to the soil. Most farmers now, they're applying fertilizer to crop, not to the soil. What we mean is that you only apply fertilizer for what? For a crop to take. You are not applying any to the soil. What we want is just apply fertilizer to crop and also apply fertilizer to the soil. So after the crop have already taken everything, then it has to remain some in the soil. So that will keep the balance, that will keep the nutrient in the soil in a good balance. Also, after you have done that, some farmers have the habit of applying fertilizer at random. For example, you can apply fertilizer not at right time, maybe during the day, which is under hot condition, that's volatilization, or maybe under excessive rainfall where the leaching can occur, and all this and that. Those things cannot keep the fertilizer in the soil. So rather you have to apply fertilizer early in the morning or late evening. Though there is still debate on which one is better, but because usually nitrogen absorption by plant usually occur during the night, majority occur during the night, while P and Q occur during the day. So applying either late evening or early morning can make a proper utilization by crop. And also the remaining, also if you apply, for example, you have to apply at least a little excess of the plant requirement, so to keep the remaining in the soil.
This program is proudly sponsored by Zaria Fertilizers, who are here to support farmers with quality inputs for better yield.